yourself with a rubber hose. Stuff it in your mouth and down your throat, up your nose or in your hiney hole. I don't care where it goes, and it don't matter if you're straight or gay. You should fuck yourself anyway.
What are we looking at? FELIX. And it's aged in apple whiskey barrels. A golden sour ale aged in maple-flavored whiskey barrels from Leopold Brothers Distillery. 8.8% New Belgian Wood Cellar Reserve. We already know it's going to have to be awesome because it has the corky thingy.
Yeah. I get excited every time I see one of these.
Someone sent me a video. This girl.
It's in there pretty good though. That's what I'm saying. You better duck and cover. We need a wine opener for this.
Wow. Not to mention.
You think I was lying or something? Or I'm just some puss?
Not to mention it's sweaty.
Yeah.
Okay. Gonna have to go in full military on it, I think. I got just the thing.
I got it.
Such violence using your teeth.
Well, good for something.
You want to talk to him?
No.
I don't know if he's gonna call back or not, but okay. Let's do one of these. Woo-hoo!
Nice job.
Okay. David Brown. Shake it off. Oh. I had some big chunks fall.
It almost smells like a cider though. You know,
It does smell like a cider.
I'm not a fan of ciders.
Well, it's 8.3.
That's true. It is a stronger one.
It's got that going for it. Social distance this. Yeah. Just like that crap your sister buys.
Yeah. And here we thought it was going to be the gold knockout because it had the cork.
Okay, this might be one of the first corked fails.
Corked debunks.
It's a cork fail. I mean, it's not terrible tasting. It's just
weak sauce.
I mean, as part of full disclosure, it does say a golden sour ale. So I can't knock it on the E scale for being exactly what it says it is.
Yeah.
I just thought maybe New Belgium, they'd bring a little different game.
It didn't say a fucking cider. I thought this was an ale soaked in whiskey apple barrels.
I think they splashed in this side, and then it was in it for how long? And how long was the stuff that was in there before they're in it? And did they rinse it out really good? We bleached the barrels before we gave it to New Belgium.
Yep.
Okay, let's just get straight on. In the world of news, German Ninja was first, by the way. In the world of news, I understand Christine was mentioning that the other three cops have now been officially charged as accessory to murder.
Aiding and abetting.
Again, if me and you were standing there, I'm not picking on you, I'm just saying, let's just say that you're the one kneeling on the guy, and I'm standing there, if nothing else, I look around and I see people with cameras. It's like, wouldn't you cover your own ass at that moment in time? I at least want to go down in history as saying, hey, dipshit,
Cameras on.
he's yelling that he can't breathe. Why don't you let him up? He's already in handcuffs. You know, what is, I don't understand. First of all, if there was three of them there, what were they waiting for? Why did they spend 7 minutes and 58 seconds kneeling on his neck? And again,
he was putting up a hell of a struggle, let me tell you.
Well, if you're trying to kill me, I would too. I mean, shit. There's a difference between you know, resisting arrest, and you're
Fighting for
fucking
your
killing
life.
me. You know, that's you know, I'm trying to live here.
Yeah. Completely agree with that one.
Again, if it came down to it, and I knew that there was a corrupt cop and his intent was to kill me, I'd rather spend the rest of my life in prison alive. Or would I? I don't know, I have to rethink that. Depends on if Bubba was my my roommate, my bunkie.
Problem is you don't know who your bunkie is until you get there.
Could go bad. Snoring Desert Prepper says first, and then German Ninja sets him straight. Matt Davis is third. German Ninja says, "Hiya, Ninja Chop." Multi Gunman says, "Not first, but
He's right on it.
the last one, I think he was like second to the last comment. So this one he's
Stepping up.
See, Multi Gunman, you're being kind of negative. Mr. 27 steps in and says, "Not last." Gunwild says, "Fourth again, bitches." Smile Money says, "Looks like fifth Multi Gunman was the first to just miss a medal."
Well, hell.
Smile Money says top 10. Multi Gunman, sour wench. I think I used to date her. Oh wait, never mind. Harmarsh never dated a sour wench, but I dated a sour.
I'm guessing that's gonna be the.
I'm guessing that says cunt.
Yeah.
You know, but you know, we'd like to, you know, bring a higher level, so I'm not gonna say cunt. I'm just guessing that it says cunt. I'm not 100% sure.
I would guess too a C with 3 stars after.
Yeah. Mr. 27 says lies. Clyde says, haha, I married 2 of them. Poco Loco, number 1 asshole. See, I can't argue with him.
At least you get first for something, right?
Smart Money says, less competition for that position. Poco Loco, inner circle, all assholes. Poco Loco, my old S10 video has close to 300,000 views.
That's 30,000 views. But,
Close enough.
well, a big difference, but, I mean, I get it.
Joey, can't find this one anymore. Ah, shit. Now that was a good one. See, that one said sour, but it wasn't as sour as this. And that one reminded me more of a true beer and wine collaboration.
Mix.
This is just
It's a fucking cider.
This is just, to me, as a cider.
Yeah. I mean, it's not bad, but I'll tell you what, it is not good, and I have been actually more disappointed. But this is one of the bigger disappointments I've ever had doing a brew review.
Oh, and then for what these cost?
I mean, this is a freaking glorified cider. And if it would have said that, I'd have drank it and I'd have been okay with it. But I'm thinking Wood Cellar Reserve, Felix aged in apple whiskey barrels. Like, oh man, you're going to have little whiskey notes, you know, you're going to have some oaky notes.
That would have been a better combination as far as I'm
And
concerned.
it's the only thing they sucked out of those whiskey barrels were freaking apple. I mean, they squeezed the whole fucking apple right out of the barrel somehow on this one.
Joey says, I can't find this one anymore. He's talking about the sour wench. I thought this one was, this one has some really good flavor to it. Plus, not boozy at all. No, not for more than 9%. And Poco says that's what he said. Poco, take a shot of Satan's sauce and booze, or Satan's sauce pea hole pop, host choice. Rich Huff, cheers all. Rich, I'm sure you're drinking something better than this.
I hope so. It's not hard to beat right now.
German Ninja says cheers to Rich. Smile Money, sounds like YouTube has you on a double secret probation. Now you can follow the rules, but John is going to have to read them to you. Maybe do not do gun videos. You can show your smile moneying them all the way. That's A ruck? Maybe do videos on building the planter you raised garden beds. You know, it's a gun channel. Okay, I know this happens actually quite a bit. I know several gun channels. Actually, case in point, Travis, DJ Alkaline 1. I think his original channel is still up, but he started another one, and it's dedicated solely to remote control cars. And he does like the big ass one.
Gas powered and stuff.
He's got battery and gas, and they all just look like ridiculously big. Like there's not enough space here to put more than one. Maybe not even room for one.
You know what I'd call that if we had one of those over here? We'd call that the beer delivery truck. Beer! Give me another beer!
Yeah, that would be good for that. Harmarsh. Well, not top 10, but I am top 20. Where BattleBox mission videos are concerned, I watch BattleBox Ebomi A through Z. Wrestler Alistair Black and his wife Zelina Vega, and Cutlery Lover. I watch each video from second one to the last second. I've seen a pink taco, but this was the first yellow taco. Harmarsh, wait, I thought the Google monkeys wanted channels to use clickbait. Stay out of this. They changed their stance? Yeah, well, you know, at one point in time, everybody, I mean, look at how many gun channels, even some smaller channels, were making a decent go at it. I mean, I never started my channel to make money, but, you know, if you're going to make enough to make your cell phone payment or put a little money aside so you can buy ammo or, you know, a new camera or, you know, been wanting to try doing the lapel mic. Actually, in this situation, I could do a wired one. They're a lot cheaper. But, yeah, you know, it all comes down to, you know, for instance, you know, I'm basically down to one company that sponsors me, and at that point in time, yeah, views count because that's what these companies base them on. You know, that one company is like, hey, we want to send you, and they send me this long fucking list of stuff. You know, there was stuff in there that was, you know, $150, $250, and then I get this, well, after reviewing your channel and realize how few views you get, you can review this extension cord or this phone charger. It's like, yeah, okay. German Ninja, gonna have to look for this.
Well, you know, you shouldn't have to really worry about your YouTube videos anymore. According to Trump, you know, he's ready to shut down all social media. So there might not be a YouTube for a while, or Facebook. Well, or for those old timers out there, maybe even a MySpace.
You know, if you're gonna do this shit, your company should, you know, I can see maybe drawing the line. You know, if someone's got a channel that they do nothing to dedicate it to doing like violence. You know, it's like, hey, we're gonna put up videos where we do damage to people's houses and stuff like that. I can see not wanting to, you know, forward that kind of an agenda. But like I've said, I don't know how many times, if I owned YouTube and I had that kind of a base, what do I give a shit if you're conservative or you're a liberal?
Yeah.
They all make you money.
Yeah.
I mean, how much money were some of these, actually the sad thing is, I'm glad some of these channels just said fuck you and decided to not do anything anymore, because, you know, you get a thing saying, you know, like they demonetized Andrew GY6 Vids, they demonetized, you know, Pete, they demonetized everybody I know that has a bigger gun channel. And, you know, Pete's just kind of like, fuck it, he puts up videos every now and then, mainly on his holsters for his own company. But the bottom line is they tell you your videos do not meet community guidelines, or they're not worthy of advertisers. I get that all the time. This video is not worthy of advertisers. I don't know. How many of you see a commercial on the Brew channel or the eBomi channel? Both of which they told me I can't make any money, but it fucking looks like they're making money. So how is that not a double standard? They're saying, Matt, we're going to demonetize you. We're never going to give you any money. You're not worthy of advertising, but
we're going to advertise alcohol or other commercials on your show, and
I think it's bullshit. If you watched a commercial, then you got fucked by YouTube because they told me I'm not worthy of an advertiser. So you shouldn't see any form of advertising, right?
You know what? It's actually kind of funny that you bring that up. I wonder if there's any way there could be a lawsuit over that.
See, that's a good question because I know that
because it's your show. You know what I mean? It's your show. It's obviously their website, but you're running the show, and if you're not allowed to make money off your show because it's deemed inappropriate or whatever, yet they're still putting commercials on.
See, that
just makes me wonder.
If they tell you can't make any money, but they're making money off of you, then I would believe that it doesn't matter if they own the company or not. Now, if you...
Well, that's what I'm saying. I really wonder if that could be a lawsuit. Not like you're out to make millions off being fucked over on YouTube, but...
If I could, I would.
Yeah, right? And that's what I'm saying. Like,
trust me. If I could make $1 billion off of suing YouTube into the ground at this point in time, I would, just for the fun of it.
Hey, I'll be there as your backup.
Loma Company, fuck your cowbell. Wow, that almost sounds like a challenge coming from that little turd.
Hey, tell him to put his earphones on.
Yeah, Loma Company, could you put some headphones on? Well, wait. By the way, Tardisio was very proud of you.
Why? Because I really rang the bells?
He said it was the best cowbell he's seen and heard in quite a while.
Well, thank you, Tardisio. I might have had a few that day. I was a little ramped up.
Go straight for the cowbell. I let the big one go. That was in.
But that's not a 2-for-1. See, I had the two going.
That thing is. I don't know if it's the handle or what it is about that, but it is obnoxiously
Oh, it's the
loud.
same size as this. I guarantee it's the handle because you get better swing, and because you're not. There's no way you're touching any part of the bell to muffle it.
There's no dampening happening.
Yeah.
Harmarsh, hello, Ms. Bomi. The Asian cop was keeping back, and you're right. There are 4 cops involved. I think they just got charged. Rich Master Chew, who doesn't like a little wench? Cheers, brother. Harmarsh. I was like, I know someone's gonna make a comment. Poco Loco, where did you get that
dust cover? I need a couple, and they're out of them.
What? Are you talking about the dust cover that's on the Strike Industries? That's on Secret Squirrel 2? If you do a search for them, I think everybody big has them, sells them now. Brownells or Midway USA.
That's a plastic one, right?
Well, you can get an aluminum one now. I can't remember what rifle I have it on. Midway, where Strike Industries made an aluminum version of it. Doesn't really matter. I mean, it's just like if you get hot enough that you melted your dust cover, then good job. Get another one.
Good job.
I really love those though because you can change them out so fast in comparison. Yeah, okay, if you want to take your handguard off, yes, you can take the other one apart more quickly, but if not, you still have to deal with the Jesus clip. You still have to deal with making sure that the spring is spun in there the right way versus, the Strike Industries. Poco Loco, almost every gun part I get, unless it's like something specific, like Gunwild sent me that link, and I believe it was from Primary Arms on the JP Springs. Everything else comes from Midway USA or Brownells. Usually it's free shipping. They're cheaper than everyone else. German Ninja, a friend of mine, got hit in the face with a brick last night when the savage scum crossed over the Manhattan Bridge and wrecked Chinatown
and Soho.
These animals have to be out, have to be out down with overwhelming force and extreme prejudice. Well, you know, I'm getting sick and tired of hearing this. I don't know how many news reports I heard today. Oh, and the approval numbers for Trump are way down because of the excessive force that he wants to use handling the protesters. Hey, that has got to be more fucking media manipulation. I guess I haven't asked him, I personally don't know a single fucking person that thinks that what Trump is doing is too weak. Me? The instant they started breaking windows, and I sent a whole bunch of you the montage videos that the CNN is not playing, an elderly lady asking kindly for them not to break the windows and do damage to her and her husband's store. By the time it's all over, they're fucking hitting her, and they're hitting her, and they're hitting her. If you're a rioter, for me, my favorite punishment would be to get in the Warthog, and I would fly over, and I would keep on shooting until it was fucking empty. I'd kill every single person that is causing damage and anarchy and everything right now, or put them on the rocket and shoot them into space.
The protesters are fine. You know, those are usually, they have been pretty peaceful, most of them. It's when it gets late, starts getting dark, then people start rioting and having issues. Most of these places had curfews anyways. You see these people out, they're obviously not up to any fucking good. Fuck the rubber bullets, they're obviously not doing nothing. What's this, day 9, day 10 now? Fuck the rubber bullets, it's time to up the ante. Otherwise, we're not going to have any stores. We're not going to have, I mean, they're talking about going into neighborhoods, which they have in some areas. Fuck them. Innocent people are getting hurt.
That's right.
It's time to shut the shit down. I'm not perfect. I don't know the perfect solution, but I know what I would be doing if they were in my fucking neighborhood.
Well, there's a planned protest in Superior, Wisconsin, and they're planning on marching onto the Belknap Bridge and shutting it down. Mm-hmm. If I knew that and I was SWAT, I'd be waiting for those fucking
Got
cunts.
the charges on both sides.
Yeah, just drop the whole section of the bridge. We'll just get it. You guys can use the Bong Bridge for a while.
There goes fucking 3,000 shitheads we don't need.
No, they wanna be disruptive. They all deserve to be adiosed. Think whatever you want. I don't give a fuck. Every person that I've seen in a video that like the ones that killed that store owner down in Texas.
Oh, that's fucked.
Every single person that threw a punch, threw a kick, they would all hang. It would be public too. Public executions for every person that has done harm to anybody else.
It'll stop shit real quick.
No shit. Oh, the Trump's approval ratings are down. No, they're not. Go fucking Trump. I say get rid of those fucking rubber bullets. Time for full-on tear gas and real bullets. I'm telling you, if a bunch of them fucking cunts charge a cop and the first 5 drop to the ground, I bet you the next 5 don't come forward.
You know what is kind of funny, though? They use tear gas, and we can't even use that at war. That is pretty fucking funny.
Poke Local. Eric might get lucky Friday. No. Oh, then he says, nah, just kidding, he won't. See, you're right on that one.
Shit.
EMT Rail fan. All of a sudden, I want to identify as a banana. Mm-hmm. That even something to do with the video. Discouraged. This video needs more vodka.
Ooh. Eric, that's all you. That is all you. I ain't touching no fucking vodka.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, I'll be throwing the fucking camera and computer if I start doing vodka. That's the one thing I can't touch.
See, I've never been a big fan of anything straight until whiskey and scotch. I mean, vodka? Vodka! Hell yeah. I used to always have a bottle of Stoli laying around and, you know.
Only way I'll do vodka is with White Russians. Or, you know, Russians in general, because you got Black Russians, Flannel Russians.
Flannel Russians?
Oh, those are my favorite. They got the pumpkin Russians.
Can you trust the Black Russians?
I'm not really a big fan of them.
Yeah.
There's nothing about the color.
Do they work? I mean, getting you drunk?
Yeah, get the job done, I guess.
The last one I actually had was a White Russian.
Yeah, I like the White Russians. That's what got me started. But the flannel Russian, they throw in butterscotch schnapps.
I'm not against it, but
I'm telling you, I'm not a huge butterscotch guy, but I just put a little bit in there, and Bailey's maybe instead of creamer.
oh, I'm all for that.
Yeah, no, it's Bailey's instead of the creamer, and it's a little bit of like a splash of the butterscotch schnapps. Fuck, I'm telling you, they're pretty tasty.
So, I don't want to discourage you. I don't want to sound like a vagina, even though you'll be.
I can sound like a vagina. I don't care. I'm not doing no vodka.
I could pour 2 shots into a glass right now and top it off with orange juice and slam it with no problems at all. Doing straight shots of vodka, never really been a fan of.
I was debating on going for a ride after this too. I don't think I'll be doing that if I'm doing fucking shots. That's okay. I mean, I can get a cab. I'm going to a friend's later, but
I'll take one of those glasses, because if I'm gonna pour something,
you're gonna put your pinky in the air like you just don't care.
No, I'm gonna fill it up and take it with me and do more than a shot. The only problem is I'm not sure how well large quantities of alcohol are gonna mix with something else in my system right now. Just kidding.
If the camera only could have seen your face right there, it was perfect. You were the definition of, I don't know, handicapped. Yes, mentally handicapped. Finish her off, boss. I know you're gonna cry once you do it.
I don't know. This was pretty damn good. I might have some more of this. Little high-end Lafroig.
No, was it this bottle that I got?
Yeah.
Because I'm telling you what, I am seeing this shit pop up everywhere now. Like, no, in movies and all sorts of shit.
I think I just recently saw an episode of something.
With that in the background?
Yeah, I went to pour a shot, and I'm
That's
like,
what I'm-
hey, that's that shit that Matt bought.
That's what I'm saying. Oh, hey. So you want to see something? I've only watched like one and a half.
Have you even tried this yet?
Yeah, I think so. I've only seen 1.5 episodes, so I can't say it's the greatest. But did you ever like the show The Office?
Yeah, that's funny.
So there's a show that I'm going to say might be better. Again, I've only watched 1.5 shows. Just came out on Netflix. It's called First Space or Space First?
Space Force.
Space Force? Anyways, the boss guy from The Office becomes a 4-star general, and he is in charge of the space program because the president is saying they're going to be boots on the moon. Well, actually, it was boobs on the moon 2020 or 2024. He goes, I think it was just a typo. I think it's supposed to be boots on the moon. So you keep hearing him say boots on the moon, but it's stupid. It's really stupid, but it's kind of funny at the same time. Some things were just so slow and stupid I was unentertained, but other parts were absolutely great.
Our country put a man on the moon. We're going back. Shit. How many times do I need to apologize?
This one?
The president is creating a new branch.
Did you see what he did?
Military.
When that fucking rocket went up, he's like, how many times do we got to apologize? he was talking like with one of his other directors, and he fucking put his foot up, hit the launch button. So then there's multiple times in the show he's like, $1,000 for a fucking button cover box? And the guy like, you did shoot a $6 billion rocket in the air on accident. How many times I gotta tell you, I'm sorry? Like I said, some of it is just fucking completely stupid, but other parts, it's pretty entertaining. There's actually a lot of really well-known actors and actresses in it. At least in the first show and a half. I mean, a lot of well-known people.
Wait a fucking second. Hold your nipples.
What am I holding my nipples for?
I have to check something.
Oh boy. Shit's getting real.
Oh my God. So, 3 days ago, Rich Huff donated $100 to Secret Squirrel. What does that say?
Christopher Swainston donated $1,000.
Alone with Company just bought himself 100 entries into Secret Squirrel.
That's bullshit. Well, you know, there goes the fucking $50 to $100 I was gonna pay for entries. I think maybe I'll just have to start buying parts.
Well, I have to say two very important things at this moment in time. First, to addressing you, Mike Gillian told me that he wasn't going to win the mustard because everybody was putting in a whole bunch of entries.
No, I know. It only takes one. It only takes one.
And I don't even know if now Christopher, you can happy to comment otherwise. I don't even know if Christopher gives a flying fuck what the rifle is.
Yeah.
Because Christopher, like a few of us that got very, very lucky before losing Justin, actually had met and talked to Justin, and I know how he feels about Justin's final mission. So, Christopher, all I can say is, oh my God, that is awesome. I mean, he never fucking gets me flowers anymore. Fucker. Matt Davis, the alert shit and the curfew have been going on in Shittattle.
Shitty-addle. For a few days now. Fucking libtards.
I think that they lifted our curfew.
Yeah, it was only up for 2 days. It was only up for Friday and Saturday, I think.
I still couldn't be prouder of the camaraderie and the bike gang. I don't know if they found them. They're looking for 2 individuals that dragged the clerk out.
They got one.
Good.
He was a teen as far as I can recall. They got one, and he was a fucking little white boy, I think.
A wigger. So they dragged this poor kid out and beat the fuck out of him in the parking lot on Saturday night, and
I could be wrong.
The following night, the bike gang showed up.
The Theodons, and I know the Thunderbirds. The Thunderbirds was the one. The other one, I forget what they were. But it's funny because actually, the people I sold my bike to, they were down there. Like,
they basically pulled into the parking lot and were driving all around the neighborhood saying, "Try it again,
yeah, they were
rioters. Try it again."
They were all locked and loaded. They even went back at shift change, made sure everyone got to their vehicle safely, and yeah.
I mean, I don't know if these are just again people wigging out. They got all high on the protesting and the rioting, but it's just like it's funny and it's not funny. The violence happened at the. Now I can't say anything bad about the Quick Trip, But for some reason, the
area?
location that it's
Yeah.
at, it's the worst one in the area. It's the only one with a 24/7 bodyguard. There's a armed security at that store.
And you can't even pre-pump at that fucking store, I'm pretty sure. That's why I don't ever go there. You cannot, you have to prepay.
And it's literally, what, a half mile from here?
Yeah.
And it's like, wow, what a difference a half mile makes.
Well, never mind. I'm not going to say I don't want to be accused of nothing, so just won't say nothing, keep my mouth shut.
Well, there's like a 4-block radius right there. And, yeah. I won't say anything either. Right. Matt Davis again. Darn, you're reading my mind, Volcano, for the win. See, I wanted to put all of the Antifa and the BLM and all of the rioters in cargo shipping containers, and when it hit 20 miles out to sea, I was going to nuke that bitch. And my friend William said, I like the
wrong.
water.
That's wrong.
And he said we should shoot them all into space.
Oh, see.
And then a few people, and a good point was made, Clyde, that now if these fucking retard scum of the earth losers are out there and aliens find them and they think that the rest of our planet is based on these pieces of shit that they find,
They might leave us alone.
so or nuke us. So from there I went to, we'll just ship them straight into a volcano. It's the conveyor.
I want to see them suffer a little bit. I want to see them not even suffer. I want to see them have some true fear. I say you put them on a fucking boat. We're talking a big ass boat. And I'm not saying blow that shit up. That's going to be too quick and easy. I'm saying you put, those little plugs that you always have in the small boats. You just put a hole. Just put a nice, 3-inch hole in the bottom of that boat. Send it out to sea. Take out that plug and watch it just slowly sink. And watch all of them fucking freak out. You know damn well they ain't swimming back. But they're going to be panicked. And they're going to fight for their life. And guess what? Even if they can swim for more than 2 hours, goddamn shark's going to fucking get them.
Got to feed the lobsters somehow.
Yeah.
Oh my God. McLean 5179. Eric, you're hot as hell. I only need to look at you, not some random e-girl. Call me.
Fucking McLean, he is full of compliments. I mean, I'm kind of sickened right now, but...
McLean, Eric, I so badly wanted to impress you, but shit for brains ruined it. Are you shit for brains?
I was wondering, I don't know.
Chuckles. You've said 100 times that views don't matter. When you're doing sponsored videos, it's all that matters, Chuck. Let's be on the record. Man up and tell Solar to kiss your ass. You first, Chuck. DFC, what up?
Birds in the sky and planes way up high. Every now and then you'll get a cloud or two here and there.
Wade, not condoning in my way what the dumb fuck cop was doing with his knee on a handcuffed man's neck, but something else is going on with him. If you're able to talk, you're able to breathe.
No, that is completely wrong. I've been to multiple trainings. Now, I do think he could somewhat breathe because he was able to talk for several minutes. But actually talking does not mean you have to inhale any air. When you are pushing air out, you're able to talk. That doesn't mean... So anything you're saying, you're losing that air. Are you able to get it back in is the question. But usually pushing out air or talking, that doesn't mean much. Choke. Have someone fucking choke you. Do a choke test if you don't believe me. Like you can talk. It won't sound good, but you can talk.
I'm not going to get into the debate between the two of you and Wade, but that's Wade's.
What's that?
The paramedic badge.
Oh,
That's what he does for a living.
you can talk.
I don't want to be yeah, let's find out, Eric. Say something.
Well, no, I mean, like I said, for how long he talked, he had to have been able to get a little bit of air in. But he still probably was being choked to an uncomfortable level.
What I don't understand is the amount of time. It was almost like...
Well, my question is, yeah, the time was crazy long. My question is, what the fuck were they waiting for? What
More
the
cops to
fuck-
show up?
What the fuck were they waiting for to throw them in the back of the squad?
They would have already had... Well, if there's 4 guys
There's
there...
4. They could
did
have
they
one
already
for
have
each.
4 cars?
They could have had one for each freaking arm and leg. I mean, you can't tell me that the 4 guys wouldn't have been able to put him in a car.
Wade, I think it needs a little lube. Things Joey hasn't heard at the truck stop. Love you, Joey. Wade, Brew Babe is making me see red. Would love to see her pink. J-Dog is here. Joey, that ass hat of a mayor has made it known in the past that he doesn't back up the NYPD. And the NYPD have made it known that they are not very fond of him either. You know, that many cops, that much authority, and a mayor, and they do nothing. See, I've watched enough Blue Bloods. I understand if they don't get along, it's not a good thing. I've seen
Blue Bloods.
Yeah, that's a great series.
I can't say I've ever seen a show.
It's you watch one episode, you probably watch all of them.
Don't worry, I watched enough of Gotham to understand how how bad cops can be.
Joey, they are these riots other way of trying to keep us hidden indoors because they know COVID-19 isn't working anymore?
It's a thought. What I find actually really kind of funny and question is, so Minnesota starts it, and it's going all around the U.S. Okay, I still kind of grasp it, you know. But now the fact that it's happening on completely other continents and countries worldwide, what the fuck did we start? What the fuck did we start?
I wonder if the Minnesota, if the mayor and the governor weren't gigantic vaginas, if it would have never gotten to the point where it is right now. Mr. 27 said back to Joey, probably. Mr. 27 says 65th. Mr. 27, Eric needs a pit bull.
He's fucking pit bull himself.
Mr. 27, yep, crazy. People just wanting to cause chaos to put in their pre-planned solution with a bunch of useful idiots as the pawns. Pretty much. Mr. 27, the big cities are getting nuts. Still quiet in my little 13K people town, besides the tweakers.
You know, I went up to Cloquet a couple times now to help my brother out, and I gotta tell you, I almost want to move up there. I'm driving my bike, dude. It is so clean up there. It's quiet. It's peaceful. And I tell you what, every fucking 3 out of the 4 babes I passed by were just smoking hot. They're only like a half hour from here. Tell you what, a little bit quieter of a place. The only problem is then you gotta watch out for all the freaking guys off the res getting all fucked up.
Shark gay? Wow, now that's a brew babe. It's sweet that you think that talking head reporters in the studio have a clue. Those fuckers can hardly breathe without the teleprompter telling them how to. He's referring to, I don't know if you've seen it, the video. They're live, and all of a sudden, one of these piece of shit rioters is holding I don't know if they're select fire. I don't know what they give the frickin' cops.
Yeah.
Let's just say it's an AR-15.
Yeah.
He's holding an AR-15 that he took out of a squad car. which I always thought they were
Now
like...
the rider did this?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
The rioter is standing and holding it. All of a sudden, you see a guy in tactical gear, not a cop. There's no identifiable information on this kid. He's got an AR on a sling on his side, draws his weapon and aims it directly at the guy, takes the rifle from him, holsters the gun, drops the mag to the ground, ejects the live, clears the gun, and the people back at the studio are going, well, there's a gentleman with a gun. This is chaos. I'm not sure what's going on. We should break away. Well, the guy who you see take the rifle away from the piece of shit is actually a security for the reporter that's on scene.
Oh, I'm telling you, there's so many stories, and there's some really good ones out there. They're going to be going out for a long time. Hey, I know Eric showed me. He might have showed you guys. Or maybe I showed you. I don't remember. Look up the man that gets pepper sprayed and then shot with the fucking canister from like 5 feet away right after.
First they gassed the fuck out of this poor guy, and I don't even know what he's even doing wrong.
He walked up to him, he's protesting, but he was nonviolent, didn't have anything in his arms. He's basically just like challenging the line, and he's still like 15, 20 feet away from the line of police. He's like, fuck this, blah, blah, blah.
They pepper spray him, and then from like 5 feet away, he gets hit straight in the face.
Well, they start pepper spraying him, so he turns around so they don't get him. As soon as he turns back, another cop walks up. Boof! You see, boof!
The flare just bounces right off his face. And
oh, fuck, dude.
had to have left a mark.
Oh, he probably had an indented skull.
There's a lawsuit.
Oh, that was a damn good one. Yeah, but who do you charge? Well, I mean, how do you know if it was the sheriffs, the police?
Sharky. Overall, both drums and quad stack mags are more finicky than normal double stack mags. The Surefire quad stack are a hit and a miss. From what I've heard, the D60 drums are rather good. With no word on the quad stack Schumer, imported by ATI, but not the ATI from the field, we'll rewatch Mr. Guns and Gear, Mike's video about it. If push comes to shove, I'll stick to either P-Mags or the GI mags with the Magpul anti-tilt followers. Yeah, I have not gotten out to test that.
Which one? This one?
No,
This one right here?
that guy.
Yeah, I'm kind of interested to see how it works.
Once
Because it's another 60, but it's not the drum. It's the
And Sharky's right. I've actually heard some negative things about the Surefire.
This one?
Surefire makes a 60. It's like that, but it's made by another company.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I suppose. I don't know.
The problem
I couldn't
is,
tell you because I haven't really used any of them, but I do know that one thing I have heard a lot of good things about was the.
oh, that's you weren't here. You weren't here for the video. I wish that thing actually had a counter on it, because right now I would love to get $1 for every bullet that has left that mag.
Yeah.
It has been responsible for mag dump after mag dump after mag dump. It has been on the bump fire setup. It has been it had some testing on the binary trigger, and it's been on my AR pistol handed around like a cheap hooker. It's
I haven't taken mine out too much. Obviously, mine's not the D60; it's the 50. But it hasn't had a single issue. But I don't think I've probably even gone through more than one full mag.
like I said, it's never failed me. It's never. I mean, it has the highest round count of any one single mag I own, without a single fail. I've never taken it apart to clean it. I started watching Such's video on how to disassemble it, and I'm just like, well, why would I do that right now?
Unless it's not working, don't touch it.
Sharky says SH, and I want to be a banana. Well, part of me does.
Why does everyone want to be a banana right now? I'm missing something.
Oh, I had a banana girl in the video.
Fuck you, I'm drunk. Fuck you, I'm drunk for my...
The character, it. Oh,
Ooh,
shit.
nice girl in the back.
Following Friday, this...
As long as they don't buy it, I wouldn't mind being a banana.
Mike says here, cheers all. Mike, just so you know, I got the packages out yesterday. I don't remember what the date said. I have a package going to Jim. I have a package going to Mike. That would be the fucking mustard and some extra Satan sauce goodies for you. And I have some stuff going, the flasks and some projectiles or projectees going to NIAP.
Hey, to the mustard winner out there, if you buy for any reason do not like it, feel free to send it back. My son made you a lucky winner, and you know, you can send it back and we'll make sure we take care of it if you don't like it.
It's good shit.
Oh, I'm telling you, that was I've only tried it once, but I mustered up those buns really good.
Jay, on the wrong video. Oh, right up my alley. Yes, Merry Monks. I knew that it would be. Jay on the same wrong video. Not on the right video. Closing thumbnail, eat her for days. I don't even remember what I even used, but of course, if Jay's going to throw it out there, we have to take a look. The outro girl. I personally like the intro girl, but...
I like the intro girl.
The brew girl looks something like this. Matt. Action to... She was
She's too covered. She's too covered for me to make it. I mean, she looks like a classy, nerdy, like weird chick maybe. I like the intro babe though better. Ooh. Tell you what, I'll exit with her any day though.
She's like that little Oriental schoolgirl, but not little and Oriental.
Mm-hmm. And her forehead was perfect size for me.
Jesus Christ. Jay,
hey, I knew you'd like that. I knew you'd like that.
Jay, I've always liked their stuff. Normally, large wine-sized bottles. And he's talking about So Happens It's Tuesday.
That was good stuff. That was really good stuff. And you know what? I seen the brew check you put on there. The intro babe.
Oh, heck yeah.
The intro babe, that would be everything any man, to me that is a man, would be praying for.
She was...
Well, body-wise anyways. Oh, she is a fucking looker.
She was a special kind of an empty penis gland. So, El Tenda, on the right video, looters should be hung with a sign. This is what happens to looters. I agree 100% with El Tenda on this. And you know what? All of a sudden...
Holy shit, you drank all that fucking...
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you didn't touch your whiskey that much, though. What, are you looking for another one?
I had a shot of it.
You looking for another beverage?
But,
You want me to go grab one?
well, we could steal some shit from New Glarus.
Well, I got that, and you got that, and I got some voodoo. I just went and picked up another 12er of voodoo.
This one?
No, not that one.
Oh, God damn it.
You know, my voodoo daily drinker, the Voodoo Ranger, I think it is.
Yeah, but I don't want you to...
You don't want me to what?
I don't want to be without you. Just kidding. Here we can split this.
The Scorpius?
Yeah, it wasn't really all that good though, was it?
No, I think that was okay, but kind of depressing as well. If you're really going to try to make me drink 2 depressing beers in a row, I'm going to kick you in the nuts.
Well, grab some from New Glarus.
Do I got to repeat myself?
See,
I thought you wanted to review that stuff, though.
I can get more.
I know, but then how can you review it if you're just drinking it on another show?
I won't talk about it.
But we just did.
I won't pretend I like it. Oh, by the way, I want to say thanks to Jay. Received this just before the video started.
I'll be back. It'll take me 30 seconds.
Okay.
I'll go get you something you don't have to worry about.
Is it gonna be cold?
Yeah.
You and your warm fucking beer.
It's relatively cool.
Do I need to buy you a refrigerator for the garage?
Maybe.
I want to say thanks to Jay. Received this today. Belgian style ale, 9% from Devil's Advocate. I like the graphics on there, Jay. That's cool as hell. And that, no pun intended. And Open Gate Guinness Brewery Over the Moon Milk Stout. Alright. I have, as much as I normally rip on Guinness, I have had things from them that were really good. IHAP sent me something one time that was a fairly limited release. Okay, let's just try to knock this out. Well, Schmucky's gone. Cobra says here. Cobra. Again, this is not about slamming this. This is about enjoying it. Oh, and I was watching Eric Waite's whiskey reviews, and he was looking at a couple of different bottles that from Ardbeg. Oh God, it would sure be nice to be able to get your hands on some of that shit. A cast strength, 10-year limited release, and it's like $150 for this bottle, and you could not say enough good stuff about it. But I don't know if it's... Basically, he also said good luck trying to find one. Cobra, and I get to answer some questions. He says, hopefully, you can rekindle the Ebomi channel. That way, you can stop deleting my porn vids. The last one was awesome. Show not so good, but the promo was cool. Laugh out loud. And I can say what happened... Hope so too, or I did it. I'm going with hope so too. Oh, that was fast. Cobra, 21-minute and 41-second mark. My head exploded. No tissues ready either. Mess everywhere. And Nihap says, whiskey! You are... My God. On a video... On Spartan Oktoberfest?
That's like got to be from what? 4 months ago? 5 months ago?
Was it even this year?
Oh, God. 20 over. 6 months ago was the last review. It had to have been in October or something.
2013.
He's just catching up.
Yeah, what's he gonna do? Hit every old video and say whiskey?
I didn't remember it. I don't know, you tell me. Is that cold enough for you? No.
No.
I bought it today. It was out of the cooler today. It sat in my garage for like 3-4 hours right now.
All beer should be obnoxiously cold.
What is this?
What are you looking for?
Some beer?
What kind of beer?
Anything?
I got some in my garage.
What do you got?
Voodoo, what we just cracked.
Oh, I like a good voodoo.
What's that?
I like that shit. That's good. Oh, fucking moon man.
If you want to walk over to my garage, you can.
Here, you want this one? And bring me something from that
I need
fridge.
something in a can. I'm crawling around the alley working on Caitlin's
I
feet.
just cracked it.
Cool, thanks. Did you meet my girl, Caitlin? Probably not. You guys hide in the basement.
No.
Okay.
She's one that was... She's the owner of the obnoxious truck.
The truck?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hey.
What?
Want to meet my dad and his boyfriend? Meet my dad and his boyfriend. They're very much in love. That's my dad.
Hi, Sam's dad.
That's
Oh
his
my
boy
God.
Hi.
Hi, nice to meet you. I'm
Meet you
Caitlin.
And there's his boy toy.
This
Oh,
is
just
Yeah.
the boyfriend, I guess.
Nice to
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
So, this is my friend Caitlin.
Yeah, I own the loud obnoxious.
So you're the one
She's
with
got the
the...
EE truck.
You're the one
That thing
has-
Sam's banging, yeah.
You're the one.
Everybody in
You're
the
the one
neighborhood.
that takes a perfectly good exhaust system and punches the fuck out of it just so it makes more noise. You know they sell shit for that called zoomies.
Actually, all I did was gut my cats. So
That's the same thing.
it's kind of the
basically
same thing.
what you did is you opened a canister and threw $600 out a window
Yeah.
each.
Yeah, I kind of did that, but it sounds good.
No, it doesn't.
It did.
To her, it does.
You have
That's
to
how it
idle
does.
past cops. I've heard it.
Yeah. I don't have problems with cops. They pull me
It's
over
because
and
you're
just
hot.
Give 'em one of those.
If I got pulled over in that, they'd be like, "All right, chunky monkey, you're going to jail."
Oh my god.
Oh, by the way, you're in a YouTube video.
Oh, great.
At
Well,
least,
she's kind of hidden.
at least
but-
vocally.
Yeah.
You can't be seen.
Alright,
If you look,
you hear a loud truck, it's mine.
The camera only makes it to right there.
You know, I can just leave her with you guys. You can just do
We
the
can just
review.
do a video.
I gotta fix a Jeep, but
Well, you know, we could start
did you
pouring
do?
alcohol into her.
get the fuck away from my beer. Fine, you want to sip?
Here,
want
Easy.
this.
here, drink this. It'll make you feel better.
There's another one, like I said, in the garage. My garage door's open, small, like, person
It's-
door that you walk in.
It's
What is
Yeah.
this?
it's an,
Yeah, the man door.
it's an imperial IPA.
It's over on the left if
It's-
you want.
It's sort
There's
of
some
like
bottles
what
of
you just
whiskey
took a
on a
sip
box.
of, but a
Can I
little
try-
bit more
can I
dry.
have it?
Yeah, you
Thank you.
No, you gotta give that right back. You got to look at the can. That's it.
We'll fight.
You weigh as much as my thigh. Drink
One
it.
she's got's better. Just
You
saying.
sound like the crazy bitch texting me today.
It was me.
Was it you?
Yeah.
No, I'm
I
out of
give you
fucking
good
beer.
smoke.
Jesus Christ.
I'm
So,
just saying.
so now I find out after the fact that I could have bought your truck.
I made the executive decision. If you don't like it, you can pound sand. I don't give a fuck.
You can pound sand.
God,
I love that.
you know what? All y'all are so ungrateful. Fuck y'all.
Hey, who's being ungrateful over
I'm
my
gonna go
car?
fix
Is
a
not.
Jeep.
Yeah, I need
You
to
better
still
be thankful because your tire ain't on yet.
I know. And my truck's at her house,
It's
so I'm
sitting on-
really screwed.
It's sitting on jacks. You better just.
Okay, I'm coming.
Better just be happy.
Hater.
I'm not
How's
hating.
that fucking hater?
I love you.
How's that haterade you're sipping?
No,
Yeah, we give her a
I-
ticket either.
I gotta tell you something. Oh my god. So, Sam's sitting there yelling. Oh, blah blah, you meet my friend. And I'm thinking, no, but I just saw her. Can you fucking hook me up? I'm glad I didn't say that because she was right at the top of the stairs.
Did you see her truck?
No,
Oh,
but
she's
she's got her Jeep out there.
I understand that that's pretty nice too. Yeah, the truck is your typical scenario. Sam goes, I didn't think you'd want a truck that had to make up for having no penis. You know, it's like, actually Chevrolet sells one in the same stance as that one.
Yeah.
I think it's sitting on a probably a 2-inch body lift and at least a 2-inch suspension lift. It's in really nice shape. It had really noisy lifters, and it had that kit put in it to quiet the lifters. It has she hit something on the driver's side, so there's some
You told me about
maybe
it.
punch the door back out. It might pull out if a pro did it. It has some tailgate work that needs to be done, and
Tell you what, fuck the truck. I don't care how nice it is. I want some of that.
and she actually pulls $600 a piece cats off of it, punches them clean through, so it's basically just straight pipe. Good luck if you're in a state that actually requires emissions testing, which Minnesota does not. But Sam's going, she's like, Dad, I don't have a problem with a loud vehicle. I kind of like a little bit of attitude. Mm-hmm. She's like, but if you think you're coming up on a cop, you pretty much have to like put it in neutral and just coast past any cops in that thing. It's straight piped.
Yep. Well, I ever tell you about my Toyota pickup I had?
I don't know. Might have been alcohol.
I blew the engine because the timing chain went, and I went and rebuilt the engine, boarded out. It was a nice truck, brand new. Like the Toyotas rust out. I got in a couple accidents that were completely not my fault, and pretty much got all of the body redone. Other than like the cab was all redone, even the roof. That was the first accident I got. The roof, piece of plywood flew out of someone's truck and almost went through my windshield, but it took out my roof. So You look at the front end of this brand new 1990 Toyota pickup. Fucking beautiful, dude. I had it lifted up, big old 31s on there. The only thing I had to do was get the box fixed, right? Got the box fixed. It's just the tailgate now. Engine just rebuilt. Everything, dude, it looking mean for an older Toyota pickup. Well, one day I was trying to get out on Hammond, and there was so much traffic that you couldn't get out. So finally I saw one little gap that I shouldn't even try to go for, but I'm like, I'm sitting here for literally 10 minutes waiting. I stomped the gas. I stomped the gas so hard, I fucking redlined it. I blew the exhaust off right at the headers. Fucking, I felt boom, boom. Just kept going. My friends would hear me a mile, 2 miles away anytime I go pick them up.
Was it red?
No, it was silver.
Is
Anytime I came, people would know I was... I would never have to call and say, hey, I'm here.
By the way, I don't know if you want to partake in this, but I have whiskey.
I already did a whiskey. I'm still trying to suck down this shit. We fucking gave away the beers. Damn it.
That was a worthy giveaway, though. Both of them.
I suppose it's your daughter. Your hot friend.
Like Sam said. I don't think Sam would get the ticket either. Me and you, yeah, we get the ticket for sure in Caitlin's truck.
Yeah.
Okay, Clyde says, ain't no protesting in the boonies. Really, no need to worry about large caliber rifle and my ghillie suit. Fear that 10 gauge double and my pit bulls revolution. Mm-hmm. If it wasn't for the fact that it is an unfired shotgun, the shotgun that I was supposed to be buying from Jim, the one that I slightly smile moneyed, that one would be out right now as home defense. Put the big mag in it, have the extra mag laying there. But I don't know anything about that rifle. Neither does Jim, because it's an unfired.
Let me ask you something, because you guys are all gun guys around here. So I bought that Glock that I've been waiting on, that build kit. And it hasn't come in for 2 months now. And I'm really ready just to call the bank and say it's a scam or something, because they won't respond. And I know right now they even left messages like, hey, you can leave a message, we'll try to get back to you in 3 days, but they're not getting back to no one. Do I feel it's a complete scam? Not necessarily, but am I done fucking waiting? Yes, like I've told them, hey, like, you need to contact me, otherwise I'm going to tell the bank that this is a bogus charge. Anyways, long story short, I have that red dot, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking, now it's $50 for a new, I forget what you call it, thing to put on top of your gun, you know, the plate. Yeah, plate.
Mount.
Plate mount. It's $50 for a plate mount for my Springfield range officer, the elite range officer. Do you think that would be a good idea to put it on there?
No, I think you should just give that gun to me because it's a piece of shit.
No, fuck off. Fuck off. But I mean, I already got a light on it and a laser dot. Do I really need a red dot on top? I mean, I'd probably take the bottom off, to be honest. But
I honestly have. I know it's become a big deal, and I've even seen quite a few people. I know, and grain of salt, because he fucking makes me want to choke him most of the time. Yankee Marshall, I did a video on carrying a red dot gun, and I think Stephen Bush, I think he has a gun, a carry gun with a red dot on it, and I know. Go ahead. It's Matt on YouTube at google.com. You can send all your hate mail to him. I just don't see a reason to put a red dot on a carry gun. So then you'd have to ask what.
I'm going to carry it.
I know. I'm getting there.
Because I've got my Desert Eagle I can carry if I wanted.
I think if you actually want to put that on a gun, I would go with one that is already made to take a red dot. In other words, the slide has been...
Yep. Well, and that's what I'm asking. I got it obviously for the Glock because that's what it was set up for.
Now, yes, you can order a specific plate made for a 1911, you know, and I've had some personal experience with an inexpensive one, and by the time I was done, I was like, I didn't want to fuck up the slide trying to get that goddamn thing on there.
Oh, they're supposed to be exact fit, so it's real tight. Like they said, you're probably going to have to use a tool to move it out and push it in.
So, if you take my race gun, which is, I've got 2 guns that have a red dot on them.
Mm-hmm.
They are both slides that have been milled for a red dot. So the red dot comes down and sits lower. I had that adapter for a Glock, and it just seems so freaking high in the air.
Well, and that's why I'm asking, because I think this would sit up quite a bit higher.
Do you want it as a range toy?
Well, it's going to be
or hunting.
It's going to be more of my fucking home protection. It's not going to be my carry.
That would be I would like to see you get a deer with that gun.
I very well could.
Easily. I don't know. Either that, or I hook you up with Mark Peace, and he mills out the slide. If you send Mark the slide and your red dot, he'll send it back to you. And what he would do is he would make it so that you could swap out your sights and put suppressor height sights, so it would co-witness, just like mine does.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. What does that run? A couple $100 though.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, and that's why I'm really debating it, because right now just for the adapter piece it's $50, and it's like, well, that red dot's supposed to actually be for the Glock I ordered, but I'm fucking two and a half months in now. I still don't have nothing to show for.
No, I gotta stop you. In my thoughts, I'd almost rather sell something of mine so that I could help you buy a gun to put the damn thing on. I think the Springfield's too nice to stick it on there. I would leave the Springfield alone.
That's why I'm asking.
That's just such a pretty gun. It's really a nice 10mm 1911.
Well, I still got the green laser dot on the bottom with the flashlight.
Laser a deer and.
You've seen it since that was put on, didn't you?
I saw the thing, but I don't know if you've.
Jesus Christ. That's what they call musical chairs right there, boys.
Okay.
No, that just has, it's got the front rail on it though, so it's not like I really had to modify anything. It was just the green dot and the light was attached to the lower rail, so.
You know that thing's like doubled in price since you bought it?
No shit.
Yeah. I had a couple ads pop up.
What do you mean? Are you serious?
Yeah.
Look at
Actually look it up where you got it.
I'll look.
I'd be interested if it's you were like going, you could get this for this, and I went and looked. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Okay, see, this is just to take him off task so I can get through some of these fucking comments.
Shut up.
Clyde and anti-fuck said they're coming to residential areas, not rural areas. They know what awaits them in rural areas. Death awaits the ignorant and uninformed. Hemingway said, there is death in the long grass. Clyde says, and we grow hay.
I don't know. I'm not seeing any major price jump. It's $1,000, and mine was over $1,000 with tax.
No, I'm talking about that fucking laser flashlight.
Oh,
you got such a good deal on it. I saw the exact same one pop up in an advertisement. I was like,
I don't even know what it is. I'd have to look. But yeah, I told you it worked good, and it was a cheap one. It was like what, $40 or something. It was like middle of the range, so it wasn't the cheapest of the cheap.
Last time I saw it, it was 80 something.
That's what I said. I think I got it for 40. It wasn't like a real cheap one, $20, but it wasn't no high end $200. But it had a lot of good reviews. And I bought that. If it was 80, it did. It definitely doubled. It definitely doubled.
And here we are at the Two Hearted Ed Club, and there's only 3-4 of you in here.
That's right. So now I can get a real beer. I appreciate that, boys.
We don't have any.
I'll go to my fucking garage. I'll drink a warm beer. Actually, you know what? I saw a free little mini fridge on Craigslist I've been meaning to go pick up. It's probably gone by now because it's been a few days.
I don't know. I guess it depends on if the person. I cannot. I don't know if I can do Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace ever again. You get introduced to the most stupid fucking people on the planet. I am selling a 2-foot by 4-foot board. The first person comes in.
How long is it?
I was just, is it still available? And what's the exact dimensions? Or like that one girl, 1996 Toyota Tacoma.
What year is it?
How old is it? Well, whiz bang, I realize that math isn't your strong
That'd be
suit.
24 years old, bitch.
God damn. First in is German Ninja. Fuck yeah. Two-hearted Ed Club time.
Double-hearted Ed Club time.
Didn't scourge.
Two-hearted.
This
Okay.
video needs another round.
You know, I agree, because my fucking last one I just went and grabbed disappeared.
Well, you shouldn't give it to girls.
I gave it to your daughter.
I didn't say to.
Hey, you know what? You didn't shoot me. I feel okay.
Hey, anybody that's met Sam, I don't need to be her protector. Death comes quicker in her own hands. She's already making. Oh, by the way, I want to say a big congratulations to Samantha. She left what should have been a career working for a guy who just didn't realize what he had, and now I know why he turns people over. Samantha left working for a privately owned
shop?
mechanic.
Yeah, the shop. She's done there now?
Yep.
Well, I seen her just last week, so that's...
Nope. Monday she officially started at Subaru.
Good for her. You know what? It's going to be a lot better job for her.
It's not. Yeah.
It's different. It's more of a corporate type job. As a mechanic, it's going to be more like corporate, but a lot more steady work and a lot more comfortability just knowing you're going to have a job. Like those small shops, they come and go left and right.
Well, the problem is the guy that she worked for, he has a literal gold mine going. He's always had people working for him, like Sam, that were very aggressive and loved what they did and made him a shit ton of money, but he's like this passive-aggressive asshole. It's like Monday morning, hey Matt, it's good to see you. 2 hours later, you think you could get anything fucking done today, Matt? It was that kind of shit all the time.
That's why I don't own a business, because I am that passive, aggressive asshole.
So,
like you're not.
Sam,
Kind of hypocritical too.
what is it? Like 7-8 months ago, Sam put in her notice, and
Yeah, I remember that.
Subaru said, "We absolutely want you." He said, "I don't want you to leave. I'll give you more money." Sam went back to Subaru. He's going to give me more money, so I'm probably going to... And they went, "We really want you. We will give you... We will match plus $1 an hour plus benefits." And Sam went back, "Well, yeah, we'll do that too." So she
did.
She stayed,
Yep.
even though she felt that her heart, that everything would have been better at the dealership.
No, I agree.
And he was like super nice. "Oh, we were treating you so badly, Sam. I realize that I treated you like shit. This is like, I apologize, and it'll be a lot better." Yeah, it was for like...
Once you think about leaving a job, and you've already got another job offer that's better, you do not stay at your job. You don't, because even if they're willing to match you,
Well,
the other place already sees more prospect in you, and there's a reason for it.
well, here's in Sam's defense, Scott, one of her best friends,
Work there.
is the business
Yeah.
the business manager
Yep.
for the shop. So she's just like, I feel like I'm part of my family.
Kind of, yep. Kind of
So
kind of debts owed or not debts owed, but like
after his latest freak out, she just decided she
Enough's
sent
enough.
she literally sent a text to the manager, the service manager for Subaru, and said she didn't say anything about her boss. She didn't even say she just goes, I just want you to know that if the position is ever available again, I wanted you to know that I would love to come and work for Subaru. She hit send, and it was like 29, 28, 1, 2, click. You can start on Monday. And she goes,
shit.
well, I should probably put in a 2-week notice. He said, fine. On Friday the 29th, we'll have the truck, the flatbed, down at your shop to pick up your toolboxes, and you can start on June 1st.
That's badass for her, though. Good for her.
So, yeah, she's just like, yeah, so I've worked on like 7 vehicles so far, and not a single one has been an STI, but...
An STI. Oh, yeah. Just the mom,
her what? Well, it used to
what
be.
she wants.
It used to
dream,
be her
the
dream, and now the Evo is there. Didn't scourge. Gunwild, happy hump day, bitches. Cheers. EMT Rail fan, two-hearted Ed Sunny Slopes of Long Ago Club. EMT Rail fan, thank you. I'm gonna do. It's already been way too long, and
refresh.
And Christine is wondering about dinner, and I wouldn't mind stepping outside, even though I've been out there all day. That's it.
Have a smoke.
EMT Rail. Oh yeah, I'm gonna grab a cigar. Maybe.
Good seeing you, gentlemen.
Oh, by the way, I just placed an order with Frontline. I had to buy another box of the Isla del Sols.
I'm gonna give this last beer we had a review of.
Oh shit! Yeah.
4. I'm going 4. I was so misled, is why. If it was a cider, I'd probably give it an 8. If it actually said like a cider on there, for the ciders, it was better and it was stronger. But I was very misled. I was thinking it was an ale or a lager, something that was,
Well, the problem is golden sour ale. Now,
you justify it however you want. I'm giving it a 4. I was highly disappointed. Fuck, I was thinking about 2, but I'm like, you know what? That's unfair.
I'm gonna give this a 6 because it's
Completely misleading.
well, not completely, but
It is. It says ale.
it
says ale.
to me, this tastes exactly like
The
one
cider.
of the
We can
one
go
of the
to- we- yeah, we
ciders
can go down
that
and get a
Danielle
cider.
brought us.
Yeah.
And that says this is a cider, and that tastes just like this. This says it's an ale.
This is a little stronger, but it's not a cider.
Yeah,
Well, it is a cider, but it doesn't say it's a cider.
I'm extremely disappointed in it. Okay, guys. Cheers. What's tomorrow? I don't know if there's gonna be anything happening tomorrow or not, and definitely nothing happening on Friday. And I mean, definitely nothing happening on Friday.
Gonna get lucky.
No, definitely nothing happening.
Eric's gonna get lucky.
Probably have some pasta and then go to sleep.
You know what? Hopefully that fucking pasta fucking sets your nerves straight.
So, again, giving credit where credit is due. Steve from Frontline, who I ordered the cigars through, he has dealt with the sciatic nerve. You go online, and I'm telling you, I got my friend and my buddy, my everyday work with, my daily bitch, my work wife. Greg's like, you need to go to your fucking doctor if they have to do an MRI, blah, blah, blah. And I did a whole bunch of research in the last few days, and all of them say that the doctors are fucking quacks on this, and you're going to get someone that's going to want to do surgery on your spine and the disc and blah, blah, blah. And the only thing that really works is basically what Steve from Frontline said, and that's proper stretching. I watched a movie last night. I watched Blue Bloods, and then I watched X-Men United. And every time there was a commercial, I did the stretch that Steve and Christine recommended because it's yoga moves, and I'm telling you, well, it is.
I'm just laughing at your yoga moves.
It may have looked really silly, but I went to bed last night being able to walk properly for the first time in like 3 days. If I could do this and take like a week off, I know I would be right back in the game. The problem is I stretched last night, felt good, went to work this morning, and the first time I grabbed the chop saw and I had to carry it up the fucking hill to mount it on the, just resort right back to zero. So, okay, Steve, Frontline, if you make it this far in the video, not only am I looking forward to the Isla del Sols, but
I didn't show him that thing I was thinking about. Did we ever do that? Because I'm thinking maybe it's about time I do that for him.
It's cryptic as fuck. See you guys later.